Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony, motherfucking CEO, the Don Juan, the cashier, the checker, the writer, the withdrawer. Some of the fans like to hear that one. Also here in the fucking building are my fantastic co-hosts, my partners in crime, the ones who never dimed. I think that's how you say it, right? Because you don't snitch, right? You don't dime and dash, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of that saying.
I don't know. It just came to me. But I got my dog Poocho in the building, a.k.a. Master in Chief, the accountant, the editor, the green thumb, the bald one.
I feel like you need to work on how you introduce us. You do this thing where you say my name first and then you give my nicknames. When you say my name, it makes me want to talk. But then you start talking, and then when you're done, I don't know when you're done. You should say, yo, all the nicknames, and then say my dog Pucha, and then I know I should talk.
I like the suspense.
That's my response.
I like the suspense of
it's
you
an
waiting.
Awkward thing. You could work on it. We're 86 episodes in. 87.
87
You're
today.
evolving. Today you're going to evolve.
Also,
Maybe you'll molt. Maybe you'll molt and shed the nasty El Caballo skin and come out a new slippery, in your new slippery baby skin.
don't disrespect the horse.
You think when he sheds his skin, the beard comes too, and there's another beard under it?
Yeah, the beard definitely molts off.
By
There's another beard
fucking
under it.
crab or something. You fucking.
Do crabs molt? I don't think they molt.
They get out of their fucking. They shed out of their skin. They do molt.
I like to think of you as a reptile. It's just I believe that you are a reptile.
For some of our fans out there, watch Tony's eyes. You can see that he's got those reptilian eyes every now and then.
They be going like this.
Anyways, also in the building,
Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, they're all lizard people.
Also in the building, I got my dog, a.k.a. Master DJ Doughy Fresh. Who you thought I was going with you, Mateo?
I don't know what you did. There was no name. There was just empty air.
Yeah, you can't say no name and then AKA. You just gotta say DJ Doughy Fresh.
No,
this.
You want me to do the end? You want me to do that at the end? So I hit him with the AKA.
Bro, if that intro was plastic surgery, I would have botched tits right now.
Yeah.
That's fine. You look better.
But
with
what'd you call
tits.
him the other day, though?
What?
The one big, one small.
Biggie Smalls?
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
We got a Biggie Smalls situation here.
Yeah, but it'll be drastic.
Also in the building, we got the master thumbnail. We got the Butch B. McGee. We got the biker boy. We got the green thumb. The wing thumb. The coochie killer. A.K.A. Mateo.
Tony, you're going to wear that same outfit for 2 days? Cowboys aren't even playing until Monday, man.
And they're going to lose on Monday.
Yeah, right. Let's bet it up, homie. You're in the hole deep. You're in the hole deep.
$20.
You're in the hole deep.
I'm so deep in this $20 hole, Tony. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I actually got a story real quick. Shout out to the dumb one out there. Ebo, that's you. I know you watch these videos, and I know you like to share it within our group chats to say how weird Doughboy looks or Mateo looks. I know you do that to try to antagonize me, but it doesn't work because we get views, baby. But this is for you.
Hold on, this is for you too.
Wow. That's going to be
He's going to have to kill you.
Anyways, I was at his house watching football on Sunday, so I was making bets with him. I said, yo, I bet you $25 that Oakland Raiders are going to be the Cardinals, right? He's like, I ain't taking that bet. They're already up. I said, cool. I'll take the Cardinals to score this field goal right now, $25 to go into overtime. He's like, that's a stupid bet. I said, take it, or I'll take the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders. Cool. Boom. Kick the field goal, went into overtime. Then I told him, you know what? Double that up. I bet you $50 that the Cardinals are going to win the coin toss and get the ball first. Bullshit. Bet. Boom. Came up there. Then I bet him again. I said, yo, I bet you the $100 that fucking Cardinals are going to win in overtime against the Raiders. He took it again and lost. So I'm up $200 on his ass. It's crazy how betting works. It made the game. I don't even care about the Cardinals or the Oakland Raiders. Or not even Oakland Raiders no more. I don't even care
Siri,
about them.
What's the number to the National Gambling Hotline?
Wow, this is the most disrespectful.
Is National Mahjong League on 7th Avenue.
That's
These
why it
niggas
didn't
want
work.
me to gamble more instead of Mahjong League. Trying to send me to a
That's
Mahjong
right.
League.
Yes,
the
bitch.
Mahjong.
That shit was an epic fail on your part. Stop
Well,
playing
now we know
yourself.
where Doey's
Hey
spending his
Siri,
Saturday.
suck my dick.
That's crazy. I hope she breaks.
I won't respond to that. She heard that shit.
I hope she calls 911 in there. That's unsolicited
That's a
sexual harassment at least.
or whatever. We got $20
Yeah,
on Monday
Twitch
night
is
game.
recently changing their stuff around betting. They had I think it's mostly like slot stuff. They're still gonna allow sports betting and shit like that, which is kind of weird. Like feels like if you're gonna get rid of gambling, you should get rid of gambling. But yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
agree.
I'll take your bet though. Put $20 because we're gonna
let's do
beat the fuck out of the Giants. Fuck the Giants. That's what I say all day, every day.
I feel like Twitch was like, we'll give up the gambling that makes us less money. Like,
Yeah.
then we can say we gave up some type of gambling.
They have like some deal with the NFL or Amazon, I think,
It's-
has some deal with the NFL.
This whole DraftKings, these fucking shits are huge, bro.
I fucks with it. I haven't bet on it, but I want to though.
Y'all ever fuck around with that thing where it was the fighting game that would play itself? What is that one? It's that fighting game thing where you can put just basically whoever you want in there. It's like Peter from Family Guy versus Homer Simpson and Goku. Like I forget what the name of it is. It's just like some random fighter where they just have a bunch of models you can put in. But there was this site where like the computer would just fight itself, and you could bet money on the fights. Like you could bet fake money on the fights. Just a weird
There's
little
also
website.
there's also that great website that you got to change your VPN or whatever. The stakes one that Drake does apparently. They do the online gambling casino and all that. Shit's taken off. People on Twitch are going hard watching this and recording and putting it on YouTube. That's actually quite interesting to watch Drake and somebody else gamble. Shit is funny. Man's got
The
his
only-
own like little. Go ahead.
The only gambling I've ever done is in the beginning of a Counter-Strike match when you can bet like you're going to win the match so you can get more money next round. The only betting I've ever done.
I've only done like super casual gambling. You know, we're on a cruise. It's like I'll play a couple hands of blackjack or something, or just playing poker with friends and stuff like that. But I've never been in the business of losing my money. I'm a very careful guy.
I've never gone with like a gambling budget over like $400 or something. I'm not trying to dump that much money down the drain.
You definitely gotta go in there and only want to spend that. Don't go in reaching and banking. I've done that once. It came out successful. You don't want to do that again, though. No. What was that, Pooch?
Well, you did it once and came out successful, and it's like you don't want to do. You don't want to come out successful.
You don't. That's not. You're not lucky like that.
You
That's
want to
like
come
what?
out successful.
That's yeah, but I'm saying to go dig deep again for another 200, be in a hole for 4. You don't want to do that. That's how real gamblers become addicts. That's how you know you're an addict. When you just keep going.
I think
and
you
going.
become an addict when you win a couple times, and then you feel those endorphins that
high.
That high of hitting when you didn't think you'd hit. Then that's when it's over. That's when you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna keep going because I could hit like that one time I hit. But then the house always wins. So
Eventually the house wins.
House always wins, man. That's why you got to burn that fucker down. I
don't even view poker gambling like that.
Poker's
Like
fun,
there's a skill aspect to poker, you know what I'm saying? Unlike most other betting that's like purely luck of the draw, you know what I mean? There is obviously a luck aspect, but there's also a skill aspect. Like you could win a hand with a losing hand if the conditions are right,
Wait, are we sure that Tony's actually Baratheon? Because he just said you have to burn the house down, and that's a very Cersei Lannister like thing to say right there.
though. If when all else fails, you got nothing, got to burn everybody goes down with you, bro. Has to.
It's more like Daenerys Targaryen, right?
Oh, it is a
So it's a
Targaryen
Mad
move,
King.
too.
Burn them all, shit. It's the bells. The bells made her crazy. What a stupid fucking plot point. This season sucked.
That's funny.
Just complete opposite. House of the Dragon is hitting right now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
loving this shit.
House of the Dragon's good, but they still haven't like cracked any of my like top 3 favorite characters yet. Like Oberyn Martell is still the man. He is my favorite character on the entire show, and he was on there for like what 2 episodes or something.
He had a brief stint, but I don't know if it's gonna happen this season, but there's a Stark that he comes down south, all right, and he's the fucking badass. I don't think it's gonna happen this season. It's gonna be later, but
I'm tired
looking
of that
forward
shit.
to it.
I want all drops. They need to just, you know what they need to do? They just need to drop all 10 episodes one time. Just let us watch it. I hate this week by week bullshit. I want to just get to it quick.
Yeah, but then HBO gets you subscribed for 10 weeks. That's what they're trying to sell.
I know, I get it, but just fuck that shit, bro.
Fuck your business model. Just don't make money and make me happy.
Just charge me that shit all at one time. I'll watch all 10 episodes.
We should just drop all our episodes on all our parts of our episode on just one day. We drop 4 sections in a full video at the same time.
Talk about that.
Editing.
Madness.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're all over the place. Audio only platforms, iTunes, Spotify, all that shit. We're everywhere. We don't push Pete to this day. Don't forget about it. Also, major announcements to all the fans. We changed our times. We're all coming out Tuesday through Saturday at 12 p.m. We're dropping the full episode on a Saturday at 12 p.m. We never done that before. 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. Just letting you know. Don't forget to go hit that like button and subscribe, all right? Also,
So we kind of did it before because we did it last week. You know, all our episodes. We just didn't announce it. But
yeah, it was great. Whatever. We made a good change for the people. The people have spoken, and we give them what they want.
I know.
Also,
a friend
Tony.
of the pod, he wanted it at noon so that on his lunch breaks, he could enjoy his beautiful chicken Caesar wraps while he watches the pod.
his
And I don't think he's ever tuned in at
Chinese-
lunchtime. I don't think he did it. We made the change, and I don't think he's reaping the benefits. So if you're out there, and I hope you're listening, at noon, on your lunch break, with your chicken Caesar wrap, it's there for you.
Yeah.
It's a lovely surprise.
Make sure this specific person comments right when we drop. That's how I'll know. I'll check the video like an hour later. If there's not a comment there, then nary a video was watched.
And nary a chicken Caesar wrap was eaten.
That's funny. Fucking, I'll tell you what happened that was also interesting with my week, man. Fucking, I went up to the gas station, right, to go pump gas. And for some reason, looks like somebody already paid for the gas because it was already blinking. So I hit the light, right? Get the gas, started pumping. Someone's coming out of the gas station, right? Get to their car that's on the other side. It was like, yo, this shit doesn't fucking work. I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit, she paid for this side. Bitch, I done clipped up, boom, boom, got in my truck and took the fuck off before she can realize to come back. And the worst part about it all is my work truck, so I don't have to pay for the gas. But it was just like one of those things where I was like, push. I just took off. I was like, I ain't gonna get charged because I can't pay you out of pocket. Not my fault.
You're a piece of shit.
It is what it is.
I know. You're a piece of shit. That's what it is.
Was that malicious, or was that just the situation was so awkward you didn't want
It
to
was
deal
awkward.
with it?
I didn't want to deal with it. I
You
can't pay
pumped
you.
the tank. You pumped the tank and then left?
Yeah, I couldn't pay
Yeah,
you.
you're a fucking
I can't
asshole.
pay you. I don't have
Hold
my
on, wait.
wallet.
It's
All I have
one
is
thing
my
to
gas
say,
card from my
click.
company.
It's one thing to go click and go, oh
go. Gotta
shit,
take
there's
off.
gas there. But it's like, it didn't happen like that. You saw it, you hit the button, you put it in, you're like, I'm about to get free gas. You already get free gas. It's just a strange thing. You just took money out of
I
somebody's
have to
pocket.
go. No, they'll fix that for them.
And you put it into your company's pocket.
Yeah,
Tony's
I
there-
didn't have
Tony's
my wallet. I couldn't pay them. I'm not going to give
Tony's
her
there
fucking
pumping
gas.
he's pumping for 5 minutes, just like sweating and looking over at the lady and looking back.
And it was, you know what's crazy? It was only $8 that I put in. So she probably still had change left over. I just took off when I noticed what was going on. There's
Why
no
were you
way.
you fill up with $8?
No, I was just
wanted
got
to get out
nervous.
of there.
I wanted to get out of there. I said, fuck this shit. And I left.
Oh, you're explaining this terribly. I asked you, did you pump the whole tank?
Oh,
Full,
no.
and you're like,
I
yeah.
took off. As soon as I saw her walk away, I
see.
clipped. I said, gone. I'm out. I'm going to
You're
another gas
still a
station.
dick. Because, like, you knew you were taking somebody's gas.
How am I supposed to know that the dick on the other side?
I didn't say the dick on the other side. I just said you knew you were taking somebody's gas.
See, what you should have done is you should have like told the lady like, hey, I'll put $8 on my card that I got here, and boom, now you're square, right?
Exactly. It's free gas.
Literally. Literally.
Tony's Tony, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice Nike shorts. I need to get me a pair of Nike shorts.
That is better than him pumping a full tank, though. I thought he pumped a full fucking tank of gas.
They're like $40.
What do you think the gas station did about that? Does the gas station do anything to rectify that situation? That lady must have had a terrible day.
Nah, they give her money for sure. They're just like, yeah, she's probably stupid because she probably said the wrong number or whatever. But
They probably got a picture of Tony up on the wall now. This dude steals gas. He can't come here anymore.
Definitely don't.
But why didn't you just take your gas card that you get free gas on and give her $8 of gas?
Mm-hmm. Why don't you just eat the sandwich cold?
Where I was at, they don't trust me. Them people ain't gonna have that. They're gonna want me to fill the whole entire gas tank. She could have said, "Oh,
They don't believe in morality in those parts.
Nah, it was a terrible area where I was at. Shit was terrible. I had to pump gas because I was on E. It was the only gas station around for a mile or so. So $8 got me to the next one.
You're an asshole, dude.
I honestly think that lady had a gun. She was walking around with some baggage. She was looking crazy.
Anyways, my birthday was really good, guys. It was good. I ate some steak, some steaky.
What kind of steak you get?
I got some Chanel-y. Some
Chili.
a
What is
Chanel-y
that?
That's not
cologne.
a steak.
Got
That's
some
cologne.
That's
no,
a
I got
cut.
cologne.
Chanel. You're talking about a
Chanel
Chanel.
cologne.
Is that a
That is
cut?
Chanel-y.
What kind of steak you
You're
get,
stuck on the steak? He said it's a cologne.
So
I'm
I
being
got a
addicted to him.
porterhouse. Got a porterhouse.
For your birthday?
Fire. Yeah, it was fire. It was good.
Hey, you're
nice,
supposed to
big.
get that tender shit, my boy. Filet mignon.
Nah, I
Have
think
you ever
filet mignon's
Hell
overrated.
no.
It's overrated.
Yeah, right.
Overrated
nigga.
as
Wet,
fuck.
that wet in your mouth? Or that pecan?
Friend of the pods. Nay was there. My cousin Boo Boo. Yo, what up? I love them nasty bitches.
Damn.
Yeah, he was talking. Some would say he was the life of the party.
What does Boo think of your impersonation of how he talks?
I think he understands it.
He has a high
thinking-
voice.
It
Yeah.
is definitely exaggerated, but it's not wrong. It's not.
Yeah.
When he does the voice, I know who he's talking about. He has a
100%.
unique voice. It's high.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's a big ass man. You wouldn't expect that voice. So he's subverting expectations every moment of his life.
I did a hefty amount of drinking. A very hefty amount. I think every night this week I went to the bar. So
How was that sandwich? You get those tomatoes? They put you to sleep?
the tomatoes definitely put me to sleep.
They do it. They do that to you, bro.
Yeah, but shout out to Matt. He introduced me to Savory Deli. Hands down, best deli in the circumference of my area.
Where'd you go to eat for your birthday?
I went to two places actually. I had dinner twice. I went to Ricardo's Steakhouse.
Second dinner.
Yeah, very much recommended if you're in Harlem, if you're visiting New York. Ricardo's Steakhouse if you want a good steak, decently priced, pretty much everything. And you get to listen to like classic Jay-Z while you eat your porterhouse. So you're like, oh, this is fire. Like you're kind of like, pop. The steak tastes better when you got like hip hop in the background, like classic R&B vibes, some Donnell Jones. And then I went to another hood classic. I would call these hood classics. Flor de Mayo on Broadway. On like 100 and something, 99 or something like that.
What was the
Another
time
classic.
gap between each dinner? 2 hour time
It was
gap?
like days.
Oh,
It's like,
days.
this was days later.
I thought it was
Yeah,
the
Doe
same night.
spent so many years of his life never celebrating anything that now he celebrates his birthday for a whole week.
He's got a birthday week.
Yeah, you got to
Some
celebrate
would say-
yourself.
Some would say that we're still in Doe's birthday week.
Yeah,
Nah, that
we're
shit-
still in.
that
We're
shit
still
ended.
here.
And
Absolutely not.
my gift to Doe should arrive in about 9 minutes because it's this video going up here on Saturday.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Yo, he was so psyched that he's getting a present for you, then you just took it away. That's crazy, Montana.
It's okay.
So, friend of the pod doesn't like the lack of NBA 2K23 love around here. So, for the people who don't know, I've been put in major pain in NBA 2K23. I got my characters a 94 overall. I'm gonna grind them to 99. I'm not putting a single VC into a single dollar into this VC, and I'm missing 2 badges. I think I need one more like defense badge and like one more playmaking badge, and I'm maxed out on badges. So my character's just gonna be in getting my attributes up, getting the gym rat badge. You know, there's a player coach badge or something like that, some shit like that. So I'm just working on my guy. I made there's a power forward in my favorite basketball manga. Actually, probably my favorite manga, Slam Dunk. I remade the character in there. Sakuragi's the main character.
Nice.
All he does is get rebounds and slam dunks the ball. So I named my character. He's a redhead Japanese dude running up and down the court. 6'11", slam dunking their own fools, getting rebounds. I dropped 24 points in the rec last night. It's a good week.
Could you make your character just like 4'8" or something and still have like level 99 stats?
Nah, there's a minimum.
There's a minimum height, but yeah, you can make him really short, and it's interesting the way that it all balances out depending on what height you put your character at. It caps certain
Stats.
max attributes. So it'll tell you, okay, because you're so short, your rebound is now maxed at like 45. You're just not going to be a good rebounder. But if you put them really tall, you get higher rebounds, but then like your speed and other things decrease. I don't know. It's an interesting way of creating a character. I thought it was cool. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, 2K's fun. I haven't found my shot yet, but I built one last night. It looked solid. I should have definitely remade my shot into a 90 though. That way I can get a couple of extra shooting abilities or animations.
Tony, do you make your character look like you whenever you're building a character, or do
No.
you make like your own thing?
The last time I did, yeah, but this time I tried to make Luca as similar as to my son. And because I can't do a face scan on him because he ain't standing still for that. And plus, I don't really want his
Oh my
face
god, a 6'5" character with just the face
baby
of like
face?
a 2-year-old child.
Yeah, babies are fucking jerks when it comes to sitting them still. Dude, I went to go visit my mom. We all like met up in another country or whatever. To get a passport picture of my daughter, like they almost kicked me out the post office because like we just couldn't get it. Actually, we didn't. They kicked us out of the post office. We had to go to like a CVS or a Walgreens or something, and we managed to get a picture there, and then we had to bring it back to the post office. It was a whole situation. Horrible time. It was a terrible day.
Kids are so little shit sometimes when it comes to just standing
Facts.
still, bro.
Facts.
That's why that priest dunked that baby into the water.
Jesus.
You didn't see that video though? The priest dropped the baby.
Yeah, he thought
And he made a
thought that
face. He
had,
was like,
that was secretly Heihachi, and he thought the baby had the devil gene.
"Oh damn!" So he did it on purpose.
Yep.
He
That's
definitely
actually-
looked like he dropped somebody's new iPhone. Like somebody was like, "Yo, check my new iPhone." He's like, "Boop," and dropped it, and he was like,
Sad, but not sad.
So
Honestly, that's on you if you hand someone your iPhone and you don't got that case on it yet. It's your bad.
"True."
So a quick story before we move on. I was on Twitter the other day. Friend of the pod, Ted Lee, had retweeted a video, and he's like, "Man, if I was here, I would have grabbed my child and told my wife it's time to go." I'm watching the video, and I proceed to see this guy in McDonald's, and I guess he's getting into an argument with somebody, and it looks like It looks like 3 gay men are defensively making a wall around one of their friends in the back. They're not letting this guy get to him.
And you could tell they're gay?
I can tell a gay person when I see a gay person, okay? Yeah, they were all gay. And I think
that's an interesting take. An interesting
for
ability.
real.
oh yeah, no. I if you watch it, I can guarantee. I'll put money on
Doe's
it.
got the gaydar. Remember when Jim gave Michael Scott the fucking there was a metal detector, but he put gaydar on there. That's what Doe got it for real.
Yeah. And the guy proceeds to get pummeled. He hits one of the guys, and I think he kind of realizes, like, yo, I could easily fuck all of these dudes up. Like, it just seems that way. So he, after hitting, it seems like I'll get to this later. I'm telling the story now. So he hits one of them, and then he puts his hands up, like to say, like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then he proceeds to let the 3 guys just pummel him with punches. Real Michael Myers vibes, as Pucho would put it. Real Michael. You know how when you punch Michael in the face, Michael's like this, and he doesn't react to anything?
He gets shot 2 times in the eyes, and he still kills a motherfucker. It's like...
So after that, he, I guess, kind of wants to show them how fucked up they could really get. So he goes into his bag. As soon as he goes into his bag, everybody's like, uh-oh. You see, everybody's reaction was like, oh.
I thought he was pulling out a gun. That was my first thought when I was watching that.
Yeah, he pulls out a gigantic hatchet, and then he starts destroying the restaurant, kind of like showing them that he could fuck them up and he could make their day very bad if he wanted to. And then he goes up, I guess, initially to the guy that he was talking shit to, and he kind of like slaps him around. It was funny though. The guy like froze. He was like this. Like if he would have stayed more still, he wouldn't have seen him. It was weird. The guy like froze up. But I guess like anybody would if somebody pulled out a fucking hatchet.
The man was on his fucking Drax shit. That's what he was doing the Drax thing.
So I started to I was like squinting my eyes. I was like, why do I feel like I know this person? And I started looking closer and closer, and it is somebody that I've been following in New York. He's a big part of the tracks team, track cycling, Alley Cats, all that stuff. He makes the cards for the Alley Cats. He makes shirts. He's a very creative guy, but he's no stranger to controversy. I would put it in that way. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's a person who's actively seeking issues, but I think he's not scared of the issues that come towards him. So I think sometimes he reacts before thinking it out. I would give him the benefit of the doubt. So his ad is on the block with Soho. He's a really nice guy. I've met him not only at my bike shop, but I met him in the social cycling event. You can find him on the block with Soho. Everybody's calling him the Axe Main. And if you want to like donate to him, he kind of is going through some legal issues now because of that. It's Cash App, # Mike Soho, Venmo, OTB with Soho. So yeah, if you guys want to comment, you can tell me, like, ask questions and stuff.
I want to know what happened before, because from the video, it just looks like he started the problem.
Same. Yeah.
He hit the guy, started the fight, and then he intimidated him with a weapon. It's like,
yeah, and then he beat up a McDonald's for no reason.
I think
not to say, but from what I could tell, I don't know. I'm not gonna be donating money to nobody like that.
Yeah. No,
I plug that bullshit.
Personally, I think, like I said, I think it is what it is. When I initially followed him for the first time, he was in Chicago, and he also got into an incident in Chicago. So like literally the way that I was introduced to him was through controversy. And then like as time went on, more controversy. And I was like, wow, I was like, this is a pattern. But like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy. I've met him. He wanted to record stuff for the podcast, but I never got around to actually getting. I was gonna try to do like some Audacity on my phone or something like that, because he wanted to explain his half. I'm guessing he went in there to use the bathroom. The security guard didn't let him use the bathroom. That guy that was sitting down made some comments, and that's when the video starts rolling. Is when that guy made comments, and then he starts talking shit to that guy. They're talking shit to each other. Boom, cameras are rolling. So I guess that was the issue. Essex and Delancey, what a garbage pit of fucking. Like, you do not want to go to the McDonald's on Essex and Delancey. It's not happening.
Yeah, the whole no bathroom use policy in New York City is kind of crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. I honestly, if I was the mayor, first thing I would do, all restaurants and have to give civilians the use of bathrooms.
Customer or no?
Customer or no? Yeah, customer or no?
Nah, you need those public toilets, the ones that they have that like raise out of the ground and go back into the ground.
That would be cool.
When I was in the Netherlands, we went to this like party. It was like a whole citywide people walking the streets and getting drunk. It was crazy. And throughout the city, there were these like little, like almost like a little tower sticking out of the ground, and it was like concaved on four sides, and it was like a porta potty. So then you'd walk in, you'd like step into this little like half a circle, and you just like piss into a hole, but you're just out in the street. So yeah, I peed. It was not the greatest, I had to walk away, no without washing my hands, but I didn't piss my pants, which is I think the most important.
That's definitely the most important aspect of a bathroom.
Yeah, I washed my hands when I got the chance, but
Well, boys, got a question for y'all. Is leaking games a bad thing? Like, all these people out there, like the young kid, leaked GTA 6. Is that necessarily a bad thing to do for video games? Like, does it put like some type of weird, I guess.
I mean, from the developer's point of view, it's always a bad thing, right? Like, this is probably 2 years before this game is going to release, if not longer. And they're releasing footage, and it's going to look a little rough, and it might not be like the final engine they're even going to use, or like they're releasing a bunch of like in development shit, and it might give people a bad look at the game. Now, granted, this is Grand Theft Auto, so it's going to sell all the copies in the world. Everyone's going to buy this game probably 4 times by the time they're done with this current GTA like game life cycle. But from a developer's point of view, I mean, it's always a bad thing, right? Like you want everything you release needs to be curated carefully and planned and all that. Otherwise, you end up with like a Hogwarts Legacy where every video looks different.
Yeah, that shit's terrible. But no, I think it is like kind of bad, right? But it's not to a point where it's necessarily all bad. I think it would give, some fans would be like, yo, that map's too small, like, or do this, or like people start commenting, and throughout those comments, the developers will probably find something, be like, damn, you know what? Might have a fucking point, and they'll change it up. Not necessarily all the time, but like you said, it is an early development. It's not polished or anything, but still, it'll be good to have some of the comments. I think developers should release some type of footage or whatever, early type shit, so that way people be like, oh wow, oh you should add this or add that, and
That's exactly my line of thinking. I think these developers are doing themselves a disservice. I think just like you put money into advertising, you should put money into like community engagement. Like, hey, we're working on this. This is an early build. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Fucking indie developers do that shit all the time, and I think it's cool as fuck when they give you like a preview into the background of a game and how it works and what are the mechanics and stuff like that. I personally don't get why a lot of these, I get is to build hype. It's like there's a hype factor and shit like that, and maybe they've noticed that the more they give away, the less sales they get at the end of the day or something. But personally, I don't get it, bro. I don't get why they try to keep everything in such tight-knit lock. Like, I would rather them be open. Like, I don't know.
And I think you would rather it because, like, I think you're more knowledgeable on how some of this stuff works. But like there were a bunch of people on Twitter just straight up saying game looks like shit, they're not buying it. Like because it was a dev build, you know what I mean? They don't either they're clearly idiots, but either they're being like bad faith and they're just trying to shit stir, or they're just so ignorant to like the fact that oftentimes, you know, you might be running like your development game. You might be working on that thing for years before you polish the art on it. There's so many things to work on: mechanics, the driving, the missions, the dialogue, the face anime. All you work on so many different things that it's like sometimes it's just like, all right, this last bit is, you know, we're gonna now make the game look pretty or whatever. And it's
bunch
like
of dummies watching that footage. You're like, I don't want to play GTA with all these words all over the screen. What is this?
the real question is, why'd they give that girl a big ass fatty? You saw that? Her ass was
That's what I
fat.
wanted.
I was like, this shit looked crazy. She had the BBL and everything. I was like, this is
need that.
nuts.
No, he's getting at least one of the things he said he wanted out of GTA 6.
Yep. Hopefully you can get tit jobs too, because I'm going triple D's.
I mean, there's some cool stuff that some people broke down in the footage. Like there's references to UFOs, so we're gonna get some weird alien bullshit in GTA 6 again. What is the Florida Sasquatch called in the GTA universe? The stink something, the stink ape or the stinky ape or some shit like that.
Yeah, there's a Sasquatch thing that's been around for, I want to say, maybe it's just GTA 5 that it got introduced. But I know it was in 5, and they did weird shit in Red Dead 2. I saw a UFO in Red Dead 2, actually.
Did you really?
I think I did, or maybe I saw a video of it. There's like, I remember going into a cabin and then like these green lights or something like that shining. I could be making this up. I swear to God, I have
Dead
this
2.
memory in my head.
Yes.
And then I walked outside and this thing like flies off. And you're like,
rad.
what the fuck? And again, maybe I saw a video of this, but I'm pretty sure I played this.
We're gonna get airboats because it looks like it's set at least partially in Vice City again, right?
I'm not sure.
I believe
I
the
saw
police.
someone say it's in Liberty City, but sorry, I saw the leaks. People are saying, "Oh, it takes place in Liberty City again." But I remember when Rockstar announced this back in like February, they said it was going to be in Vice City.
I think it was both. I think there was some subway trains or something that said like Liberty City on them, and then the police cars said Vice City on them. So it looks like it's going to take place maybe in both, or it could be like GTA, like the with GTA 5. It had that one section that was in that little weird town. Then everything else is in Liberty City.
I do like the fact that they like throwing the Easter eggs everywhere in the game. And GTA 5, bro, doing the fucking the taking the drugs and becoming a cat and all that shit. That shit is fucking hilarious. Yeah, go ahead, Doe, with your fucking fingers everywhere.
If you haven't already, like and sub and fucking subscribe and fucking look for us everywhere. When you climax while having sex, say the One Up Podcast.
That's the kind of guerrilla marketing we need.
Yes, we need people
That's
in the
insane.
sheets and in the streets. Okay?
That's the type of shit that's going to solidify the relationship between you and your sexual partner.
Absolutely.
That's
Those type
how
of climaxes are the best type of climax.
That's how I found most of my podcasts, actually. Next door the other night, I heard someone scream the Great Game Debate when they were climaxing, and that's why I'm subbed now.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We have our friend of the pod, Tedley, just retweeted us, and he said, "It's happening, everyone. Stay calm. It's happening." They dropped on a Saturday. Yeah. Shout out to him. You're way better than the other friend of the pod who eats chicken Caesar salads, who has not commented and said
no
anything.
chicken Caesar salad. It's a chicken Caesar wrap. Don't
Chicken
fuck
Caesar
his lunch
salad.
up.
Yeah, wrap.
Said it
salad.
again. You're all loopy over there.
Loopy doopy.
It's the beer. Then he's
Maybe.
like Brett Kavanaugh. I like beer. I like beer. I want beer.
Squire, more beer and wine. Honestly,
No,
though,
I think I'd like to, when this leak first hit Twitter and Reddit and everything, I like the early comments people had where they're like, "This is planned. This is all a conspiracy. This is just Rockstar dropping a leak to build up publicity.
I hate people that think that. Like, you really think
it's happened.
It has happened. I like the cynicism. Actually, it amuses me like how cynical we all are now.
GTA has always been close to the chest with their fucking games. Like GTA 5, there was like no leaks. There was only like, oh, GTA 5 may be coming, and then boom, they dropped everything at like one time. I don't really think they wanted any type of their ideas or plans for GTA 6 because they know the hype behind GTA 5. Bro, there's millions of people still playing this fucking game. Bunch of updates. So it's like they know they can't let the people down, and this early leakage or whatever kind of, they didn't want the shit talking. They want everybody hyped and ready to go. But I think this shit did a benefit for them. It's got everybody talking, everybody back to, people forgot about GTA 6. Boom, it just came back into their life. So shout out to that 17-year-old boy who hacked the fuck out of him and dropped his shit. The man got arrested, unfortunately, got caught. I don't know if you guys know too much of his background, but he's from the UK, Britain. And
I thought he was from British.
Earlier you said he's from British.
I said that was a error for sure. But apparently he's a part of this group called Las Puss. And they've been hacking a lot, so they've been under investigation. Shout out to them, man. You guys are doing your thing out there.
Yeah, fuck that. Why y'all shouting out people doing shitty things? Y'all wildin'.
Did Doughboy shoot out somebody for a shitty thing?
I don't know. Yeah, it looked like this guy started a fight in a McDonald's and
I
he's like plugging the Cash App. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I didn't even know we were doing Cash Apps.
But nah, fucking I guess two things. One, maybe a positive aspect to this is like Doey mentioned earlier, all these developers are now showing like early builds of their games and stuff like that. And that's kind of cool to kind of show, hey, look at my cool looking game, but look how shitty it looked while it was in development and stuff like that. And it's kind of giving everybody a peek behind the curtain and stuff like that. I think that's cool.
That's like some chess shit. They're doing it like a little pre-leak, so that way no one goes and it comes in their shit and just opens the floodgates. They just give you what they want to give you. That's smart. It's a great tactic. You're on mute, though.
And then you keep saying leakage. I don't think that's the right word for leaking information. That just sounds like you have an anal leakage. Like you're dripping. Like you're dripping something.
You just constantly drip.
Yeah, this leakage.
What were you saying, Billy?
A bunch of developers, Media Molecule, they showed an early build of Sackboy and all the those games. The Sniper 5 Elite guys showed off a level design, or early level build. A bunch of people showed off a lot of different early builds of their video games, and they don't look good. They look terrible, but it's so cool to see what becomes of just a thought. You put a thought on paper, and then this is like, hey, this is what I want to create, but better. And then they make a better version of it. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's an art. That's why I really like paintings and shit, and sketches and shit, because like it starts from somewhere and it kind of builds up. Like there's it's a derailment here, but there's a guy I follow on IG and Facebook who does sculptures of fucking characters and shit. Bro, I've been trying to buy a fucking Zelda piece from this guy and he even got a Star Fox piece too, I think. And he doesn't really sell them. I'm like, bro, fuck out of here. Like, it's pretty dope. It's all clay and shit, and fucking gets right into it. Shit looks banging. I would love to have one of those art pieces on here, but whatever.
You know what's cool? The rugs that they've been making. I don't know if you've seen any of this rug art.
Craft
I'm like,
rugs.
oh man, I've never wanted to step on something more than now.
That's so beast. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to step on it, but yeah, them shits look cool. They actually opened up a craft rug shit over here in Palm Beach, bro. I might do that shit one night.
On the opposite end of that makes me think of those people that buy like really, really nice couches and then they put the plastic wrap on them.
Bro,
you never actually enjoy the couch without that little couch condom on it.
When you're sweating and
that's
hot.
some poor shit. Yeah, I grew up with plastic covered couches when I was a kid. So that shit's a staple.
It was a big thing in New York. It's
really?
huge.
In New York?
There's still places that you can get plastic covers for your stuff. You can actually go to a place.
Stupid.
There was a girl that I dated way back when, and her family was like new to like they had kind of grown up poor, and then they made a bunch of money, right? So they had like this really nice house, and they had like these pristine, perfect like white carpets, and this new like white leather couch, and all this nice shit, and all of it was covered in plastic. There was plastic on the couches. There were plastic walkways, and you weren't allowed to step off the walkway and step onto the actual like the carpets.
Awesome.
I hate that. Awesome. Fuck out of here. I'll step all over that shit.
Yeah, it's an aesthetic.
It's not. That's a hot, sweaty ass. That's honestly, that shit causes some type of ass cancer. All that heat being trapped in between your cheeks. Probably why you got a leakage problem, though. I'm telling you, that fucking shit is. No, that's a real leak.
Shit flipped from Tony talking leakage to putting an anal leakage on those.
Shit was quick. What other games got leaked this year? There was another one that was
I mean, there's like rumors and leaks all the time that are usually informational. Once in a blue, you get some screenshots or something.
Well, I mean, there was that Twitch dude or YouTube dude that he recently had to he deleted all his shit because he had made an alternate account that was just all about leaks. I forget what the hell the name of it was. But it turned out he wasn't actually getting leaks. He had signed like an NDA and was doing like an early game preview and then leaking that information, which is kind of fucked up.
For real. You can get fucking sued like what a dumbass. Hey, any developers out there, the One Up Podcast is here to test all games. We'll sign the NDAs. We'll do that. Come on. Give us a game to try. I'm out here. I'm an RPG expert. I can do all games. I'm out here.
Did your cat just turn off your lights, Doing?
I think that's what just happened to him.
Yeah, this GTA 6 leak actually makes me more excited. I don't really, I'm not in the know on like the game development process, but I know it's a long process. I know that it takes a lot of time to really polish a game up. This one gets me more excited. I'm glad that GTA or that Rockstar managed to spin it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think these leaks are gonna hurt Grand Theft Auto. But to answer Tony's question, a recent leak was like The Last of Us Part 2 or Last of Us Part 1 remake or whatever. Mm-hmm. That shit leaked, and I think that shit fucked the sales of that game up. Like, people saw the leak. There was such a big backlash about how the graphics don't even look different from the original, how the gameplay animations look the same, like all these different things. They had all these opinions about the game, some of which were accurate, but all that like negative sentiment that got built up early on, I think it ultimately probably hurt the sales for that game.
I would agree, but I mean, still, it's just
don't worry about what's happening in that square up there, Pucho.
No, Pucho's dying from that shit. But no,
for the audio listeners, Doey is frantically rewiring a bunch of stuff mid-podcast.
Shit is ridiculous. And then you blame Kat. She's on the fucking bed chilling, though. I'm out there. That's fucked up, bro.
I didn't see her before.
But no, yeah, leakage definitely. I don't mind it. Like if they hit me with a surprise, Battlefield is getting a fucking snickerdoodle just distracted the shit out of me. A facelift, and they're coming out with Bad Company 3. Oh, I'll be psyched. I'll be happy.
What if they do a Bad Company 2 remake?
What happened, Tony? You don't like Battlefield 2042? It's almost like you don't play the game.
No, I played it the other day. One of my friends told me, like, yo, get on real quick. Come play with me. Show me your sniping skills.
Should have played with us the other day when I told you to play with us.
I don't like Battlefield 5, bro. I don't like the old style.
Yeah, but you
guns.
didn't like 2042 either. I had that shit installed for a grip, and you didn't want to play it.
Not that I don't like it. They just fucked it up. They fucked the game up. Like, the fact that you can't chat with your teammates, that was fucking stupid. You know, it was just terrible. And then, like, trying to get a decent game going, but they fixed it up. Some of the updates now and the new maps and shit, they definitely stepped it up and they polished it out a lot better. I still not. It's weird though. Maybe because I haven't played with Pucho and shit, like our little crew that we had, the Long Live the Medics. But it's a very different game. Like right now, so many people are so leveled up. So when I went back, it was so hard to like like really get into like active engagements. But sniping all day, that shit's easy to me. But it's just getting into close quarter combat. It had the better weapon, all attachments, all that. So it was just kind of hard, but still fun game. Just it's not that Battlefield 4 that I miss. You know, that was the
Some would had the audacity to tell me that Battlefield 4 that he didn't like any of the maps in Battlefield 4.
what?
I
Damn.
thought that was crazy.
No, because all right, so like here's
And
my
that China map was cool. That snowy Hurt Locker map was cool. There was that Chinatown map that was cool. The where it had all like the flags and shit like that. You were running around in all those basements and shit. I don't like that dish. That dish map could go fuck up.
That dish map was just
skyscraper?
that one was just filled with like snipers and shit. Like it was annoying.
The whole top is all snipers, and when you go down, there's like 40 fucking tanks. It's like you can't do shit. That map sucked.
Yeah, that's bad for medics.
Yeah, I'm a medic.
Not Pucho. Pucho was out there in the middle of, bro. I've seen this shit.
That's
all ridge shit.
That's because Pucho's an expert medic. He will put his body on the line to revive you.
Bro, it's crazy. Handful of times I've seen this fucking godly medic run to revive me because I'm always in the midst of shit. He'll come dodging bullets, tanks firing missiles. He's fucking chugging with his fucking paramedics, whatever the fuck you call them, defibrillators. Charges me up, gets headshotted by some fucking dick sniping a mile away or whatever. I fucking come up, start gunning bitches down. Doughboy comes, revives him, and we take over the flag. I've seen this from time to time, but that's why Battlefield 4 was a great experience because of just the level of commitment that Pucho gave to me and watched my back. It was amazing.
So real quick, my philosophy on Battlefield. You guys like the gun mechanics and the style of game Battlefield 4 was. I personally am more of a Bad Company kind of person, and the thing that like really excited me about Bad Company was the level of destructibility. I think in part 3 and part 4 you didn't see that level of destructibility in those games, and therefore it wasn't the one that like really grabbed me. Now, if you go to Battlefield 5, it's almost the same, if not better, destructibility.
What about Battlefield 1 though?
I haven't played it long enough. I didn't do the houses break when you shoot rocket launchers at them and stuff like that.
They do.
Yeah, well then I guess it started at Battlefield 1, but Battlefield 1 I was not a fan of. Hey, their side is losing. Let's give them a gigantic fucking train. Oh, their side is losing. Let's give them a gigantic fucking the big balloon thing. I didn't like it.
I liked it just because at least if I was with a bunch of because I mostly play with randoms. At least if I was on a losing team with a bunch of randoms, I had something where I could have a little bit of fun with, even though we were still going to lose the map.
That's what it was about, balancing it out for them. They didn't want to feel like, oh, this is a fucking what map was it? Operation Metro, Pucho, where there's two sides and the fucking B was the middle of the train in the fucking terminal.
Yeah,
bro, that was the most stalemate fucking fight. If you was a fucking sniper, you had to go all the way out to the left, get by, put the beacon up so you could just start fucking pushing shit. That was crazy ass fight. I hated that.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Metro for that. Like, it was too much of a meat grinder.
Yeah.
Where I feel like the perfected version of that map was the Operation whatever locker.
Foot Locker. Foot Locker.
I used to call it Hurt Locker. I used to whip out the M10 and just I was just hitting people with the shotgun with slugs. But because they had the outside area. There's two ways outside that you could get around, and it made it less of a stalemate. It made all the firefights like super dynamic.
Do you remember that?
Doty's right. They fucked up in Battlefield 4. Not enough vehicle combat. There's a lot of close combat with guns, and the destructibility, aside from some of the maps having big things that got destroyed, like I think you could destroy the dish, you could destroy in that Shanghai map, the entire skyscraper comes down and the map changes. That shit is really cool, but the small scale destructibility is just gone.
No, there were small ones. You could, bro, in the Hurt Locker, you can blow through all those prison walls. With one C4, you can blow through all of it. It wasn't as grand as Battlefield 5 and how Bad Company was, but they did downsize 100%.
Bad Company was crazy. There'll be like 5 snipers in the second floor of a house,
Clear
and
that
you're
shit.
like, we can't get up there and kill these guys, and we're just like, fuck it, let's all switch to C4, and then we'll just C4 the whole building, and the whole shit will collapse. That shit was epic. Like that shit. Was
Just
nuts.
Kool-Aid Man right through that wall with the tank too. You just take the entire building down.
It's fucking shit up. But no, I've seen the times, even on the meat grinder maps, bro. I've seen it where, bro, 2 good medics reviving 40 fucking people, and then all of a sudden it's a fucking rush of blueberries running through one tunnel. Somebody's gonna get through, and the game has changed at that point. The tide has changed. Everybody's fucking out there winning.
Those guys are gonna leak right through.
You know what I thought I was gonna like a lot, and then I ended up not liking it? The 128 player battles on 2042. I thought that was gonna be so incredible, and it's just such a shit show. It's like when you get that many, when you get 64 versus 64 on these maps, you're getting shot from every direction. It does it for me. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
I like that shit. That's more kills.
That shit is trash.
Nah, the map was too big not to have that many players, and the map
was gigantic.
And
there's a level, like that's what I hate about Battlefield 5, or the maps are too big. Like the points just need to be a little bit closer. Like, I'd be running for miles and miles and miles, and then Doyle passed me in a Jeep and shit. And it's just
so that's why you have strategic maps and tactical maps. So the tactical maps are the smaller maps, or the strategic maps are smaller. I'm not sure which one. It's one of them are smaller maps. The other one are the bigger maps. So Battlefield 5 also has an answer for that.
I don't know what's this hype about Battlefield 5. That shit is, I don't.
But anyways,
I don't know.
yeah, Battlefield banter is taking a.
That shit took over the leakage. Yeah.
This is
before we move on. I was curious. The leaks. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The GTA 6 leaks. Do you guys think? Damn, the fucking question. I just had it and it just vanished from my brain.
Leaked right out.
It anally leaked.
Oh,
There's a leakage. Yeah, my ass is wet right now. It just escaped me.
that's a clip.
Nah, but leaks is the leaks is definitely.
Oh yeah, did you guys see any source code for the game? Because I saw that they had mentioned that they think they might have had source code, but I didn't actually see that like anywhere online. That was actually.
I've seen it mentioned in articles, but I could not tell you. But it must be somewhere though, because that's where like the stink ape and the UFO and all that shit is coming from. As they said, they were looking at the code as it was like scrolling through, and that's where they saw some of those references. Because
there were concerns with the game getting now delayed and things like that, and a lot of those concerns come from if the source code leaks, then it's bad because these people are gonna lose like their property in a sense, which is a whole philosophical thing. Should software could you copyright software? That's a whole other thing. But the main issue though is like for all their online servers and all that stuff, any of that code that's in there now that is out there is now a vulnerability. People could see exactly how things are written, and now they could, they could take advantage of anything. And, you might have a bigger hacker problem in GTA 6 than GTA 5 is already a fucking shit show. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
I really wish they could figure that out, because all the guys just running around and bullying you the whole time you're in the game, and then all the hackers doing crazy shit just makes those games not fun at all to play.
Yeah, I would agree. But either way, GTA is still going to be purchased and played. Hopefully they fix it.
It's not going to affect sales at all. Like, absolutely not.
Yo, let me ask you a beautiful question, because I think a lot of people get confused. Why is it hard, right, for us men to show emotions? People, partners, example is like crying during a sad movie. Like, some guys I know get that. I've seen movies that make me tear up a little bit, but it's always like, nah, don't cry. Be a man, I guess, is what people would say. Like, why is that such a stigma that with men? Like, why is it hard for men to show? Why is it a joke? Why is it hard for them to do it? Like, because it's ingrained in us, but without us even knowing. Like, I don't know.
It's kind of a boring answer, but it's just society and culture and things like that. Like, men are raised to be a certain way, and when you act out of that way that you're supposed to be, there'll be reactions to that. And I think the main thing is like sometimes women don't react well to emotional men, or a man that shows emotion and stuff like that. And I think the fact that that's a possibility, that there could be a person that likes you and then you show emotions and then they no longer like you, I think is a big fear that men have, and they're just like, I'm not even gonna take the chance to expose that aspect of myself.
I think there's a change that's happening for sure. Like I know like a lot of like the younger millennial moms that I know, the Gen Z moms that I know, like they're making a conscious effort to let their sons know in particular that it is okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel your emotions, because we've got a lot of this generation of men that were raised in that old school. Men don't cry. You suck that shit down. You keep it inside you. You turn it into a pit. That they have trouble expressing themselves properly. So the only thing that their only response to any new stimulus, any new situation, is anger. That's why you have so many angry men online right now. So many angry dudes that are like, I don't know, Ariel's black now, and their only response that they have is anger about it.
Yeah, that's the racist stuff. That's most of the like people who are just ignorant to that shit. Oh, we don't need that.
I like the redhead people that came out. They took away our only ginger. They took it away.
That's beast.
That. Yeah.
Y'all still got Ron. You got all the Weasleys.
You got all the Weasleys.
That motherfucker's there. But it is. I mean, even so though, like without your wife, like they even say, "Oh yeah, you show emotions. I like a man who shows emotions." But when you show too much emotions, I mean, I guess that could be a problem. Like they don't want to. Even the ladies, they will want them. They want a manly man. Like as much as they say no.
Well, we were all raised under the same kind of thing. Like we were all raised under the same idea that men don't cry. Boys should be tough. They should just, whatever. So like we're all still making that kind of transition into like a newer way of being like, yeah, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay. Here's how to properly express your feelings. Because there's a lot of that because we were told not to express ourselves that way. And it's led to us only having like 2 or 3 emotions that are like, okay, these are the manly emotions you can express. You can be happy, you can be angry, and I don't know. There's like a limited it's like painting a picture with like 3 colors.
Yo, Doe, how hard is it? You think it's hard for men to show emotions with their people, with their partners? Like, is it like because it's like, oh, you got to be a tough guy, right? Like, do you show emotions?
Yeah.
Partners or anything like that?
I think that's a pretty negative aspect of the machismo culture. I think that's like one of the biggest issues. I think it some people get the emotions beat out of them because their parents are so. I've seen it. Stop crying. Stop crying. Oh.
You want to cry? I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah. And not to say that it doesn't work in some aspects or some forms. I just, I've seen it do a lot of damage to people.
I mean, I would say it doesn't work at all. Like, you should not beat your kid for crying. It doesn't actually.
No, for sure.
Not fixing anything.
For sure. But I think it would be the same thing as telling them, if you don't stop crying, you're going to be punished or something like that. I'm going to take something away from you. You know what I mean? I feel like idle threats sometimes work. I feel like you just have scared. You gotta bluff them. You know?
They can. I mean, they claim that like positive reinforcement is like the way to go now. Like that's what a lot of the research is saying. I'm sure that there's going to be some tweak to that in some amount of years as we learn more and more about the way that human development works and the brain works and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough, right? Like it is definitely like a thing that I still feel. I feel like I'm pretty good at like expressing my emotion. But like the other day I watched that movie Pearl, and that movie is wild. But there's this scene at the end. There's like this extended scene at the end that like there's a lot of emotion going on in that scene. And I was there watching this movie by myself, and I had like was feeling teary eyed because of how much this movie was like focusing this like emotion on you, and I felt a little weird. I was like I had this initial thought of I'm just here in the theater by myself with my eyes all watery, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. It was a good ass movie. It hit me. That's the entire point of this movie. It's supposed to get an emotional response out of you, so they did it properly.
I be crying at movies all the time, bro. Like I watch a movie and I'll just cry for random things. But you're right. As much as, especially me and my wife, we have a really good relationship. Like we are open with each other and stuff like that. So I've cried in front of her multiple times. I still feel shame when I do it though. Like I feel like I need to hide it. Like I'm wiping it away all quick and shit. And it's like, all right, there's a toxicity there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That like, I don't know. I'm open. I will speak about being open with your emotions and stuff like that. But then even me, I still have problems expressing it. Like I try with some things, but there's still some things that I'm just like, man, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Or
It's weird too, Pooch, because it's like I've cried in front of my partner before, and I'll feel that shame. But I also cried in front of you, and I didn't feel no shame. It was weird. I guess maybe it was like a brother thing, like it's like
it's that you don't want your woman to think less of you. Okay,
probably
it's just that
subconsciously, right?
It's like
subconsciously.
Like, it's like a dude. You still may feel that way too. Like there are maybe men that you wouldn't want to cry around because you don't want them to think less of you.
I know that every woman's initial reaction is, I'd love a man to be emotional. I'd love a man to cry in front of me. But I gotta be 1,000% honest. I don't believe it. I think that's a very small margin of people. I think people will think less of you if you're like crying and stuff like that. I really just like people fat shame, just like people do the like. There's like an emotional shame as well in our society. That if you're at any way being too sensitive or too emotional about something,
there's a limit though.
You're a snowflake and you're this. So yeah, of course, there's a limit to anything, and I call it fanaticism. Once you're like a fanatical level of doing something, I'm like, I can't take it. I'm like, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, and I think that what we're seeing right now is just that like that limit is just pushing a little bit. It's definitely not all the way there. Like there's not acceptance to like cry about everything. Like did I tell y'all about going to the aquarium and there was a woman there having this terrible day? She was like on the ground bawling, holding this kid.
That's
and
horrible.
It was awful, but like it makes you like, it gives you emotional response, like you want to go and like figure out what's going on and help and whatnot. But I can say that I've never seen a dude like just sitting on the street crying like that. Maybe it's different in New York because I know New York is a wild place for shit like that. Like you might see that a little bit more often. But it was like, that would be different enough if it was a guy just sitting there crying like that.
Yeah.
If it was a guy crying like that, that guy's life is over. The worst imaginable shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be crying in public with the kid in his hands, somebody died. That shit.
But that's the thing. It's like we're expected, and I think it's a double standard. We're expected to deal with shit at a higher level, and I don't think that's everybody's reality. I think some people like hit their level very early. I'm like, all right, I'm capped out on bullshit. Like I can't take this anymore.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the same way.
I got a twitch on this though. What if you're dating someone and like you're watching like the saddest movie in the fucking world? You're watching something that makes you cry every time. You're watching fucking Graveyard of the Fireflies or something. Yeah. And you look over at this person, not even watery. Their eyes are dry as the desert. Is that a red flag? Is that a warning sign?
Yeah, that is a warning sign.
Oh, it definitely is. I have friends that have watched things that have broke me, and they're just like solid as a statue, and I'm just I can't trust this person. Like you have no emotional response to this. There's no empathy. You don't got nothing. I can't trust that shit.
It's the good old game of baseball. It's called hardball with Keanu Reeves. He goes to like this thing. There's this little kid, baby boy or some shit, like Lil G, some shit like that. You get shot. Yo, my nigga, every time I cry. I shed tears for this little child, bro.
Shit is depressing. That's.
I found out recently a white man wrote that fucking movie. I was like, oh man, this is terrible. Some white guy who thought he knew about black culture. I was like, all right, this is lame.
Why does it matter though? White, black, brown. Why would that matter?
It's kind of like a white man writing the black experience.
But if it's on the money, if it's factual, why
Yeah,
Dude,
a
have you
of-
seen David Simon? The guy wrote The Wire, The Coroner. There's no show. I think he's a Jewish man. Like, you know
Well,
what I mean? It's
Jewish people get the pass.
what?
Yeah, Jewish people get the pass, bro.
I don't care color or not. I'm just saying, like, I always find that odd. You like a lot of people do that, not just you. They'll add like, oh, it's a white guy did it. That shit's a piece of shit. But if you watch it without knowing, you'll love it. It's just stupid to me. People can.
I found out another movie that I loved. I don't think you guys remember. It was the lady that goes to the school. This is a really bad school, and like she has a bunch of bad kids. It's like the classic ghetto school kids.
Freedom
That
Riders?
also. No, it was before that. It was like the older one.
Wait, say it again. The what?
It
It
starts
was a
off with.
cop or something?
It was like this lady. I don't.
Oh yeah, she's an ex-cop. Okay.
Yes, or some shit like that.
I know.
Or like
Dangerous Minds.
ex-military.
It's,
There
it's
you go.
Dangerous Minds. Yeah.
A white man also wrote that, and they also switched out with mad shit. They did before the writer of the book. It was like a hip hop poetry contest. Why these people try to make it the Bob Dylan contest? I'm like, these niggas ain't listening to no Bob Dylan in the hood. It's like that shit ain't. They will ridicule you.
Yeah. Back in the day, bro, people listen to rock. That shit was not cool. It was you would get ridiculed for it. It was you were, especially in the hood, you were a special type of character if you listened to like rock and shit like that. Like I remember one time me and my cousin, right, we went to a football game and we got up to like cheer, and then we turned around and then there was this like rocker kid like sitting behind us, and my cousin's reaction, he was so pissed. He's like, yo, we just stood up to clap and shit. Someone sat down in the bleachers. He was like, yo, we got up and clapped. We turned around and there was just mad Nirvana behind us. That shit was funny.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
I think. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think that New York's the one he plays for. I think anywhere else, like that's just that one age group where rock wasn't as mainstream as it is like now, or it's not even mainstream now, but more people listen to it now. It wasn't like that because growing up, I listened to Linkin Park and Red Hot Chili Peppers, and people around me were like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" Even the white kids would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you listening to?" I'm like,
Man, that's interesting too. Like the two examples you give to, like Red Hot Chili Peppers and Linkin Park, are kind of like there's some of the rock artists that blend with like other styles a lot, like in their music. They're not like pure rock, you know?
Yeah.
Like Fred Durst.
They get the pass. Like Jay-Z dropped the album with Linkin Park. Like they get the pass.
Encore.
Like,
Rage Against the Machine.
That's another one. Sure. But do you think it'll be weird if a rock superstar started crying on stage and all his fans were like,
Sublime.
Oh, I've seen it. I've definitely
seen
seen
that?
like the lead singer singing like a real emotional song or something that's like real deep to them. I've 100% seen like, you know, a musician like crying on
you
stage.
think all the guys were crying with him too?
Just
all
the
fans?
other day, there was the guy from the Foo Fighters. He was
Dave Grohl?
singing.
Dave Grohl?
Yeah, he was crying on stage because the drummer or one of the Foo Fighters recently died. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the drummer passed away.
Yeah.
They had his son playing with them.
Oh
I
wow.
see, yeah, see, I don't break anybody.
Damn, that sucks.
This happens.
Yeah, don't be afraid to be emotional, guys. A lot of guys out there make jokes like, "Oh, fucking crying because of my eyes itching. You're fucking crying because of a movie." It's like, yeah, bro. Some movies will touch you, like Pursuit of Happiness. I don't know if you ever seen that shit. That movie's good by Will Smith. Crazy. Like some parts in there will make me cry. Just it is
Yeah,
what it is.
that scene where he's in the bathroom,
Yeah.
you feel for that guy that just really needs to
Yes.
take a shit and he can't get into that bathroom. It makes me cry every time.
He's trying to get in. That guy shitting his pants in that subway.
Man had to ride the subway home with his pants filled. It was awful.
In some alternate universe, I want to think that guy is fucking Doughboy. Like, yo, he's the fucking
That's when the anal leakage started. He's like pounding to get in that door.
I need to get this mud butt clean.
Yo, that's funny.
Yo, but back
Will
to
Smith
the,
and Will Smith is just not letting him in.
yeah. Back to the topic though. I think honestly, if I wanted to say what the best relationship I could have would be a person that I could tell my emotions to, that I'm not nervous, being emotional around, but at the same time, there's just so many expectations from us. Men are expected to behave a way, women are expected to behave a way. And as time goes on, those boundaries get broken down. But I think a lot of people still follow that traditional pattern. Even though we're super far from it, I think we still have a lot of it baked into our society. So I think you do have to be careful, bro, who you show your emotions to, who you allow to come in. The worst thing is having my significant other, my loved one, throw back the trauma that I gave them, that I was like, yo, this, and then they're like, oh, you little bitch, but we're crying about this. I was like, you be like, oh shit, I can't trust you. When the time comes, when shit hits the fan, you will throw that shit back at me, and you will use it as like ammo. And I've had that happen in relationships. So I would say you would have to really know the person you're with. I'm not saying that, people are evil, but I do say that you have to be reserved sometimes. You can't stay open all the time. You know what I mean? Because then you're giving too much. I don't know how to describe it. I would say temper yourself.
I think when you're sharing trauma, you just need to be careful with who you're sharing trauma with, because if you're I still stand by, you don't need to misrepresent yourself to people to get them interested in you, but you don't need to share every aspect of your trauma until you know that you can trust that person with that trauma.
Yep.
Protect your heart, man.
I think if someone throws shit in your face like that in like an argument or something, just dump that person. That person's a piece of shit.
It's hard when
that's toxic.
It's hard when you're emotionally invested.
Nah, that's lost cause fallacy.
You lost your investment already. That's it. It's done. It's done. Just piece the fuck out. That's where you're gonna spend the rest of your life with that bullshit. Hell no.
We're back to the fucking last call Saul shit again. Shit.
That's me. That's me and Tony. That's me and Tony at the fucking blackjack table. $300 in, and we got $50 of chips left. It's like, well, I already lost $300. I may as well put this last 50 on too.
And then you hit, and then you double, then you triple it up. That's a big win.
I was playing the podcast in the break room while I was getting ready for work, and Mateo made one of his infamous Better Call Saul references, and someone in the room actually knew what he was talking about, and they were like, whoa, they were like, that came out of nowhere. And I'm like, yeah, he watches Better Call Saul, he keeps doing this to us, and he's like, dude, that's a spoiler. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
that's fucked up. Mateo's spoiling shit for everyone.
He is. He's dropped a couple of things that I'm like, wow, you went for it.
It's funny. But nah, nonetheless. Yo, y'all see the blue on me. You see the colors on me. The big boys is back. Catching dubs. Don't roll your fucking eyes, you peasant. You Giants fan. It's okay. You could be a bandwagoner though. Come join us. Come join the real team. Come join America.
I'm loving this intro.
Oh, it's a great intro. Because is it a bad thing to be a bandwagoner? Is it?
I don't know. You tell me, Tony.
I think is the middle ground. It could be a
'Cause
bad.
I think you're a bandwagon.
Me? Never been one in my life. Never been one. I've made money with
I think
teams.
you're only a Cowboys fan because they were like an incredible team in the 80s and 90s. You're not even from Texas.
I don't need to be from Texas.
Yeah, you do.
My
Anybody
family
who's rooting for teams that ain't from their city,
That's a lie.
go look yourself in the mirror. take a really big, deep look. Look deep. Look
live in
inward
Orlando. Why
and
are
ask
you a
yourself,
Giants
what the
fan?
fuck?
You live
I'm
in
not
Orlando.
from Orlando. I'm not from
It doesn't
Orlando.
matter. That's where you live. You've lived there more than 5 years.
No.
You need to
I'm
start
talking
rooting
about
for
where
the
you're
team you
from.
live at.
I'm talking about what
Fuck outta
arbitrary
here.
shit is that?
Fuck
5
outta
years?
here.
So then,
I
what the
disagree
fuck?
with both of you. I don't
give a
think you
shit.
have to live somewhere to be a fan of a team. I don't think you have to be born somewhere. I don't get it. I don't get that shit.
That's the one time and only time I'm agreeing with Doe. You don't have to be born in a spot to be a fan of that team. But if you pick a team, you ride that team to the end. You don't fucking change up and switch up.
I know.
That's all I'm
Golden State
saying.
Warriors fan.
Who?
You will agree with me again.
No, that's gonna be the last time.
Dang.
You will.
That's a force.
Nah, I just think that shit is corny. It's like you got people that ain't never been. Where the fuck where the fuck is Green Bay? I don't even know what state that's in. The fuck, they're Packers fans. Get the fuck out of here.
That was my first favorite football scene.
Because they beat the Cowboys. Because a bunch of there's bandwagon fans, and then there's the haters of the bandwagon.
I never
when the
even knew this. You was a Packers fan?
No, I used to play NFL Blitz, and I used to like the Green Bay logo. I thought that was really cool. I thought aesthetically it looked nice. And for some reason, I was like, who's this Favare guy that I'm always playing as? Favare. I'm like, who is this guy? So I would play with him a lot. My second favorite team, the Bronco Chargers, the Denver Broncos shit. I used to play with them a lot. I used to pick them. I don't know why. I think I just look like the Bronco, the team logo.
Yeah,
See,
I think when you're young and dumb, you have all type of arbitrary reasons why you like things. I just think it's strange that it's a guy who's lived his entire life in New York City is rooting for the fucking Oakland Raiders. Like, you're an Oakland Raiders fan? Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's never been, maybe for me growing up in New York City, and everything is so tribal that everybody has like their strong allegiances to random shit, that I've always just viewed sports and all types of things as like to be a fan of like a franchise or something, you got to have some type of like connection to that thing, I guess. As small a connection as possible, but not as small as Tony's. I don't buy my mom's from Boston, so I'm a Celtics fan, and I got family from Texas. Get the fuck out of here. You like the Cowboys because they were good in the 90s. That's what it was. That's a bandwagon fan through and through. And I'm sorry Tony's not here to defend himself, but it just is what it is.
My family was, my family growing up, we spent a lot of time in Wisconsin and Illinois. So like Bears, Packers, that was always like all the football talk in the family. Because, in Texas, like my family doesn't care that much. I got some uncles that are like really big into the Cowboys because, the Texas connection. But otherwise, it was mostly Packers and Bears talk. So those are the teams that I would tended to go for. I don't think I've got a football team anymore.
I've never been a big football fan. Much. Me neither, but I still go for the Giants. That's always been my team. I'll say this. I'll give people a pass for... You could like a team for random reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you could be a fan. Like, I don't know. You have to have a team. And I think that team you have to have a connection to. I think beyond that, like when I was a kid, I used to like the Montreal Expos, which is a team that doesn't exist anymore. I wouldn't root for them over the Yankees ever, but Pedro Martinez pitched for them. I was a young Dominican kid. I looked up to this guy. I was like, all right, I want them to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. But I would never root for them over the Yankees. That was my team. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, things like that. I don't understand the whole like, how you gonna be a fan of the fucking like. You can't be a New York Knicks fan and a fan of the Atlanta Hawks, right? Like with Trae Young and them. Like you can't be a fan of both of those teams. That don't make no kind of sense.
What if you choose a team out of spite? For example,
I hate those people the most. This is my biggest hate.
I hate the Astros because they're all anyone talks about in fucking Texas. Fucking hate the Astros. So I'm a Yankees fan.
Oh my God, I hate you. I know there's people in New York City like that. They grow up in New York. They hate the New York teams because everybody's rooting for New York. So then they'll be a fucking Boston Red Sox fan. I'm like, how the fuck are you a Red Sox fan? How are you a Red Sox fan?
Which, as a rebuttal to you, I'm gonna say, hate. All right,
I'll join the hate chant. But I can't fuck with you. Like, you live in New York City, you go for the Patriots. It's just strange. It's crazy to me.
Yo, I feel like people have such a high. I mean, I know people that are like super high IQ people. As soon as they get into football mode, they're like brain dead. I'm like, what is this? Like, why do you care so much about this? This is fucking bullshit. So for me, I don't know. I never understood maybe the tribalism aspect of it. I never understood it. The rituals people did, all the shit that people do to prepare for football. I even think tailgating is a little bit weird.
I mean, tailgating's rad, though, because you're just eating meat in a parking lot and drinking beers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fan of that.
I think all of that stuff, it's just fun. I think that's the biggest draw, is that people are just trying to enjoy themselves. The tribal aspect, I don't fully disagree. I don't disagree with what you're saying logically, but I'm with you. When I used to cry when the New York Knicks lost as a kid. I don't know what got me so attached to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when, me and my brothers, we had this huge thing. We were watching like the World Baseball Classic. When Dominican Republic lost, we were bummed out, yo. That night was a shit night. We were hyped watching the game, and then when they lost, everybody got sad. Like, everybody was drinking in depression for the rest of the night. It's like, how's a grown man with children and problems and bills care about these people and these athletes? It's a weird thing. I can't describe
never
it.
experienced that.
Definitely have. It is.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I'm kind of. I'm
like
kind of
a music artist dies, I've seen you depressed over some random artist that got nothing to do with you.
Okay, but that's not sports related. I'm talking about for sports.
It's the same thing. It's like you got an emotional attachment to this thing that has nothing to do with you. And there's no reason for you to have that emotional attachment. And something about that person being successful or like succeeding or failing or passing away that has some impact on you. I think it comes from the same place, I think. But
there's some interesting stuff in sports fans though in general. Like how does Tony refer to this Cowboys game on Monday? He's like, "Oh, we're gonna beat them." It's we. That shit's always been interesting to me. Like the personalization, like the personal feelings you get from sports. Me personally, I don't watch a lot of sports. When I watch sports, though, I kind of like underdogs. I'm an underdog kind of person, which is funny because I'm a Yankees fan, but not. I don't even know if I would call myself a fan. I like their logo. I like the way they tend to play. They're fun to watch, but I'm not. I don't know that I would call myself a fan. I don't go out of my way to watch games or anything. But I do like an underdog in like a sports game. If Buddy's going for a team, I'll bet against him. I'll bet for the other team. I like the underdog to get a chance to win. I like some drama in my sports.
yeah, and like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with rooting for a team. Like, the Knicks ain't fucking winning a championship until fucking the owner passes away and someone else takes over, and maybe they do things differently. Till then, I'm still gonna watch the playoffs. I'm still gonna pick teams that have players I like and things like that I'll root for or whatever. I'll never call myself a fan of these teams though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like I'm betraying something in my heart, It don't feel right.
The most fun that I've ever had watching sports is when I was in like fantasy football like leagues or fantasy baseball leagues and things like that. Because then I actually give a shit. Because like I said, I don't really have I'm not really a fan of any team in particular. This gives me a reason to watch the game. I'm going for, the wide receiver. I need him to make, 3 touchdowns and get 200 yards or something. Like, gives me something to care about with the game. Otherwise, I just watch for fun.
I did the fantasy football thing like for a year, like maybe 2 seasons or so when I was in college. Mm-hmm. Again, not a big football fan. So picking the teams wasn't the most exciting part. But yeah, it definitely made watching the games more enjoyable. Knowing, like I got this people on my fantasy team, these other people on my fantasy team, it just makes the games more interesting. And it gets you watching teams that you never even watch. You know what I'm saying?
We should do a weird fantasy league. We should do like a hockey fantasy league or something.
I'll be fucking lit. I need to get into a new sport.
I don't know the shit. I
Both
don't know
you
a
guys
thing
are
about
muted.
hockey.
A golf fantasy league?
Oh my god.
No way.
That would suck.
We'd have to
Get
watch golf.
a NASCAR fantasy league. That would
I think
suck.
that's a thing. I
We
think
should
there is
do
a,
it.
na-
Suck.
A Formula One fantasy league. That's what we need to
Indy.
do.
I don't think
Indy.
anybody really enjoys themselves when they're watching that stuff. It's not
I enjoy
fun.
myself. I like watching
Yeah, I don't
the
think you
F1.
do.
Everyone's
think
just
you're
watching.
lying to
Everyone's
What is
just
this
watching for the.
guy? Bro, I don't know what this new thing that Pucho is all about. Pucho's all about don't tell me what I feel, but he tell everybody I don't think you're like it. Like he almost knows it for sure. It's like, bro,
He's got a
that
point
shit.
though. He's got a point though. People watch car racing for the crashes. That's all you're waiting for. You're just waiting to see some crazy shit happen.
Nah, the crazy shit is when you overturn somebody on a tight turn. That's insane. I don't know. Just because you don't watch the sport, that's probably why.
I like rally racing, but low key, I'm waiting for them to crash.
Yeah, I've watched a ton of NASCAR. It sucks.
I can't. I don't
I
like
had
it.
I mean, the NASCAR road races are kind of cool, right? Like the ones where they're actually like doing like turns and shit.
Sure, I've never even watched that. I've watched. Growing up, I had a friend that used to hang out with him all the time. He had a stepdad that would only watch NASCAR, and it sucked. We'd want to play Vice City or different games. He'll take over the living room TV and put NASCAR on, and we'd be in there talking shit, just trying to enjoy our time watching these cars just going in a fucking circle. It's trash. I don't really believe that anybody is actually enjoying the thing, staring at the thing. I think that thing comes with other stuff that's enjoyable, like having drinks, tailgating, being with friends, rooting for a particular person, and if they win or getting close to first place, like that's an exciting moment. But I don't think that the thing is fun. I don't see that.
I mean,
Y'all not gonna talk down on my Dale Earnhardt Jr. Y'all not gonna talk down on my Jeff Gordon.
People watch weird stuff though, man. You ever see like those like the ping pong league championships? The stands are packed. People are there in person watching people play ping pong.
Ping pong is quite crazy though. These guys are hitting them shits full speeds and fuck that shit. That shit's
But-
entertaining.
Let's be for real. Was your friend's stepdad just a tad bit racist?
Hey, he was a black man, dude. It was bizarre. It was the weirdest thing. He's a southern guy, so I think I think he came from some culture where there were NASCAR people, but it was strange. I was like unexpected.
You think the KKK gifted him gifts in the Christmas?
I didn't get that vibe. But
There's
it's a
some
deep cut.
accusations.
No. There's this guy who was saying the KKK aren't racist, and he said, "Nah, the KKK used to give us Christmas presents, and that's why we, you know what
Shit
I mean."
probably was made of lead, pure lead.
It's a deep cut. It's a deep cut. But
to
no,
go
he wasn't
back-
a tad bit racist.
To go back to you, Pucho, I could be a fan of whatever team I want to be a fan on. I've never switched sides. I've been a Celtics fan, a Cowboys fan since you've known me my whole life. Have I rooted for other teams? Yes, I have. I've rooted
seen
for
you
Golden State
wearing
Warriors.
apparel. I've seen you wearing Golden State apparel at the bar, going for Golden State. Oh man, this guy, he starts his argument and leaves. I see the tactic already. That's 3 times. I can't with this guy. Tony
He's not
would
even
go
doing
to a
anything. He's
bar.
just hunched over there in the corner.
I've seen Tony go to a bar wearing Golden State hat, rocking the colors. We're in the place watching a Golden State game.
I'll pull it
and
out,
Look at
boys.
him! Look at him!
I'll pull it out.
Shit
me
is
explain something
crazy to me.
Let me explain
This
something
shit
to
is
you.
crazy to me. He's a Boston Celtics fan. He's
I'm a Steph Curry and Klay Thompson fan.
Who's got a Golden State Warriors
Feel me?
hat. And
Joey-
he's wearing a Cowboys jersey. I can't figure you out.
Listen, let me explain
Joey,
something.
as our master of fashion here on the One Up podcast, what are your thoughts on Tony mixing sports like that in his ensemble?
I think it is only as equally as atrocious as when T.I. went into the club in full football attire, including the shoulder pads.
Some would say your mix-up right now, what you're wearing, is very terrible. Jesus would say this. You're missing Lacoste with polo. how are you mixing brands like that? People would say that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just simply saying I rooted for this team because I was making money. I'm also a Klay Thompson and Steph Curry fan. I love the way this man shoots the ball. This man has surpassed Ray Allen, one of my favorite players, who also played for the Celtics. Just saying. Just me buying. Hey, and this hat looks fantastic, by the way. The blue is nice. It goes well with some shoes I have. But I'm just saying, just because I'm a fan of a player and I do like this team doesn't mean I'm not a fucking Celtics fanboy or a Cowboys fanboy. You can like other teams, but it's about who you're rooting for. Who's your main team? This is my main team.
I never said you can't be. It just feels weird.
It's not. It's okay. You rooted for fucking. I could have sworn I seen you rooted for the Miami Heat at one point, sometime probably. I don't know. I could have sworn I seen you say, "Yeah, Wade or LeBron James" when he came down here. I could have seen you say
in my life. Oh man, my roommate was a big Miami Heat fan in college, so I did watch like every Miami Heat game. But no, I've never been invested in the Miami Heat, and not interested at all.
I don't know. I'm a fan. Everybody who knows me knows I rooted for the Cowboys and the Celtics my whole life. And then in baseball, I'll just go with the Red Sox because my uncles and them, they watch baseball and they're from Boston and they like them. But they made bad decisions. They like the fucking Patriots, fucking bums. But either way, can't blame them. Just like Pucho, if you lived in New York but you like Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you're from New York, fuck it, I'm not going to talk shit about it. That's your team in the beginning and you've never changed. That's your team. I can hold you to it. But the moment you go back to be like, oh, I'm fucking Bucks, I'm a fucking Eagles fan, I'll be like, yo, A, you picked a shitty-ass team, the fucking Eagles. B,
look at that De Niro
you're a
face.
bandwagon.
Tony,
What's
you
up?
know that I'm always going to be on your team.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I'm always going to be on the one-up team. So remember to subscribe, like, look us up anywhere you look us up. Remember, we're shiny new time. All right. I remember when you're eating your lunch, when you're taking your afternoon shit, you could possibly be watching our podcast at that time now.
Yep. Tuesday through Saturday, every single day, 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. sharp.
Yeah.
We got some shorts and other things that get peppered around, some in the morning, some in the afternoon. But our main content is at 12 p.m.
Yeah.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, shout out to the veterans.
Guy has like 18 Cowboys hats? What the fuck?
Got the switch, boys. This is the veterans one. I got to get the new one of this season, though. That shit looks fire. But no, yeah. I've always been a fan of this team, man.
The new one is it's got their new logo on it, right? The tweaks that they made. It's got like it's like a dumpster that's on fire.
No. It's got the new. It's like a pattern. It's pretty dope. I'll buy it and I'll put it on the next podcast. It's got nothing with a dumpster though.
I just feel like unless there's a reason to have an emotional attachment to a team, then you shouldn't root for that team. It just feels weird. I don't know.
What do you mean? My whole family, well, Mexican side, are all Cowboys fans.
Oh yeah, I hate to admit it, but that hat actually does go a bit better with that shirt.
He was subconsciously like, "Fuck, Tony's right about that. Let me switch it up."
It's an alligator, not a crocodile.
I never said I said Lacoste. I never said crocodile.
This is a long-standing debate on this podcast.
You can hit the rewind on this.
It
Just
went
letting you know
over
that.
your head.
Nah, I'm a fan.
I don't
cat.
remember this long-standing debate.
That's not.
Anytime I wear anything for Lacoste, we're like, oh, so is it a crocodile? Is it an alligator? I finally figured it out. It's an alligator. And it's a product by Izod. Did not know Lacoste was owned by Izod. Pretty cool.
Huh.
That's funny. Here's a fucking ridiculous story. One time, this guy was wearing an Izod polo shirt. I say a polo shirt, like a collared shirt, to show you how ridiculous people are about things. And they, we're all out or whatever. This is my brother's story actually. They were all out. They went to like this club. The guy had on the Izod shirt, and for some reason, all these crazy Dominicans started chanting, Izod tu no ta. Basically saying you ain't it with this Izod shirt.
Oh,
a whole
my
chant
God.
over this guy's shirt. Yeah, so don't be rocking the Izod shirt to the club. People bully you for it.
It's a classic, bro. I didn't even know that it was like a classic. Lacoste was called Izod before. Like some OG was like, yo, that's a tight Izod shirt. And I'm like, Nigga, this is Lacoste. He's like, nah, youngin. You don't
Put
know.
you on game.
Yeah, he's like,
Damn.
they used to be owned by Izod. I was like, wow.
That's crazy.
So do wear your Izod in the club. Just make sure it's Lacoste Izod and you're not gonna get made fun of.
Be careful
Make
with
sure
that
it's
logo
this-
you rocking.
This alligator, all right?
I like the dead empty space there.
I don't think that's
I was.
good.
I thought Tony
Yeah,
was
that was
jumping in there. I
terrible.
thought Tony was getting us
Me?
out of this.
I've
audio
been trying to get
listeners-
out of here. I've been trying to get the fuck out of here. This is crazy.
I
Poor
could tell
audio
how many
listeners.
times you walked away now.
Fuck you. Doughboys walked way more than me, bitch.
Doughboy, yeah, both of y'all hit a number of
I walked
walkaways.
away
It's-
once from my son. That's it.
Y'all know what? The energy's off. We better restart this recording.
Yeah.
Back to the
Yeah.
start.
Also, friend of the pod, my exterminator just came in and he's like, I didn't want to bother you. You were there with your doing your thing. And he's like, but I saw you doing your thing. I was like, all right, thanks.
Nice.
Yo, he's exterminator.
Yeah.
My exterminator won't come over, bro. It's pissing me off. Called this guy like 50 times.
Time to get a new exterminator.
Exactly where me and
Yeah.
my wife are at. This guy, we're like, yo, you coming through? Yeah. When? No response. Yo, no response. It's like, no, man.
They get
So these
the,
people be begging. They don't even care about making money. It don't make no kind of
they
sense.
get the Tony of exterminators. Yeah, I respond at my given time. Yeah, I'll give you the answer. That's beast. Fuck you for agreeing with that shit, bitch. Over there agreeing with that shit. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck around this long through the show, through the episode, should I say, thank you. We appreciate you. We change up the game for you. We're always willing to listen and
Are we
learn.
missing a topic?
No.
No.
Damn,
Oh, okay,
where
sorry.
you been at this whole episode?
He
bro?
been walking away a lot.
That's a problem. You're a walker, my boy.
We were trying to figure out what to do with Sunday and Monday. We're gonna add in a fifth topic now.
How many times
Yeah, I
Doughboys
kind of
walk?
did. We were talking about GTA leaks. Y'all went into a whole Battlefield rant.
You went in
Shit
where
was
the
a whole-
don't stop it. I think you started the Battlefield rant.
I think Doey started it.
I would agree.
He was complaining about Tony not playing Battlefield.
Oh yes, he did. But anyways, this is a long outro.
Don't worry,
Thank you.
Pucho will edit this out.
No.
I'm not editing shit out. Actually, friend of the pod Felix thought I was bugging when I didn't edit out Tony's power outage. I just let that shit hang
Nah,
out
let
there.
that shit ride. Fuck. Felix can't command any of this shit.
He didn't try to command it.
No, I'm just talking shit. Shout out to Felix for watching, giving out his the shit, his detailed information. Anyways, thank you. And always go one up yourself. Go Cowboys.
Peace. Felix is at the Roll Words podcast, by the way. He's got his own show now. Check him out.
We'll edit that part out. I think that's me.